So when I was in about middle school, we were just told that we were going on our first youth retreat. I was like, alright, this will be fun. Little did I know, lives would be put on the line. So we get there one morning, go to the church, we're packing up cars, and I've always loved water, so I'm excited. We pack up into these vans, squish ourselves in there. I don't know how we fit in there, but we did. And we make it there. And then first thing you gotta do when you get literally anywhere is gotta check the rooms, so that's what we did. We went, checked the rooms, claimed the rooms, and then boom, we were all good. Now, the first major event doesn't really happen until night. Otherwise, the first day was pretty normal. Stayed low-key, didn't really do much, washed the water. I'm sharing a room with 3 other people. Then one guy has the idea to jump on that bed, and all you hear is this crack and then dead silence, because no one knows what happened or what to do. So what do you do in these situations? You ignore it. So that's what we did. Carried on with the rest of our day, washed the water, ate some food, yada yada, that's about it. Then nighttime comes around. Me and my 2 roommates for the weekend go into our room and just start heading to bed. Now there's 2 things you need to know about this room. 1, there's an attic. There's a doorway to an attic. It's not like a normal roof one where a ladder pops down. There's a whole door. Secondly, there's the most terrifying picture of this lady we classified as Hawaiian. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But it's one of those pictures that, like, if you looked at it, it felt like it was following you, you know? So we had to worry about this creepy Hawaiian lady on our wall for the entire weekend. Now, as we're going to bed, we pretty much settle down. I'm sharing a queen with one guy, and then there's another guy and a twin. But they're all in the same room. Then, the door opens. And it's not just any door open, it's the attic door opening, and you gotta remember the Hawaiian lady. So my friend gets up, closes the door, sits back down on the bed, and then, like a bomb going off, the bed collapses. That one side is just on the floor, and little 7th grade me is just rolling. Can't do anything, I'm just rolling. And then again, silence hit. We had no idea what to do. So since we had no idea what to do, and since it was like 12 o'clock at night, we tried to fit 3 people on a twin bed. And no shock, that didn't work. So then our next plan of action was definitely not to get an adult, because we'd be yelled at. So we go into the other guy's room, which is 2 guys, and one of those 2 guys is the guy that made that cracking noise when he jumped on. So we felt justified to wake them up. So we got him in to help us fix this bed, because we couldn't actually fix it. So it took 5 people to fix the bed, and about 45 minutes of work, because we are stupid. But once we get it up, 2 guys leave, go back to their room. It's just us 3 again. But no one is brave enough to actually get back on this bed. So we try to do the twin bed and floor maneuver. We did this for about 15 minutes, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm risking my life. And I slept in the bed, and I had a whole bed to myself. That's not the only near-death experience this trip. Next day, wake up. Now, since we're at the lake, we were going tubing. And that was kind of insane. For a youth pastor taking us on a boat and driving the boat, I thought he'd be pretty chill. Nah, didn't care. He was trying to get us off these things, pedal to the metal, or whatever boats, but going zooming. And then we get back. After all that, we're all exhausted, and we're all standing on the pier. And it's about nighttime at this point, or close to it. The water's not real deep here either. But then all of a sudden you just hear this splash. And you look over, and I see this 6-foot-something guy in about 2 feet of water, flailing. Can't swim, someone pushed him in. That's still up to debate to this day who actually pushed him in. But then one of our youth pastors jumps in, grabs him, and gets out. Now keep in mind, this all happened within a 2-day span on a youth trip. A godly youth trip. And we had drownings, Hawaiian ladies, ghosts in the attic, and we broke a bed. So I hope that puts into perspective the type of people I grew up with, because I feel like it does.